All right. Foxtail Adventures are at it again. Ain't that right, Kevin? And that's Kevin. And I'm Laura. And we are out here. Where are we, baby?
We're just north of Bliss, Idaho. Bliss is down that way. But actually what we're going to do is stay on the dirt if we can make it. It gets real rocky and rough out here.
Yeah.
A friend of mine shared the GPX file. We don't know how much mud there's going to be. It's been raining pretty good and it's slicking some spots. But anyway, we make it, if we go through all the way, we'll make it to Peekaboo, Idaho. So we'll see what happens.
Peekaboo. So we just got off the pavement probably 20 minutes ago. There was some gnarly stuff out here. I mean, it ain't extremely difficult yet, but it's enough to keep you on your toes for sure. Anybody down there? Need some help? It's almost like Moab or maybe Colorado, some of those passes, you had to go over some pretty good rocks. So, trying not to get a pinch flat out here and all that fun stuff. We're kind of trying to keep our speed down a little bit just for the fact there's so many potentials for pinch flats. I heard one earlier, my tire hit a rock and it kind of went pop, and I was like, uh-oh. All right. Let's see what we got going. I made it. That was a big one. Oh. Tell you what, if I'd have been out here on my Degati, I'd have been a dead woman. That's damn good. Yeah, lower first gear would help out here, but you gotta use your clutch all the time anyway, so. Oh, I hit it with my skid plate. Good thing I had that on there. Oh, did you hear that? I got knocked into a big rock and hit it with that new plate you put on that comes up where that pad is. About right there. Yeah, you do. Kevin was saying you gotta rest your legs when you can, because this is brutal. Getting wild now. You ain't kidding. Not that I'm bragging, but this isn't for newbies. You gotta somewhat be comfortable on the rocks. Oh, baby. More than somewhat. Oh, wow! Check this out! Look at that, everybody! Isn't Idaho amazing? Look at this! Ditch in, man. Wow. Unreal. No. Yeah, this is a fun place to take an adventure bike out here, but just know going into it, bring a bike you're very comfortable on, and not that we're the best riders in the world by any means, but we're decent, and this is challenging. Come, baby. Ooh, that was slick. I've never seen anything like this around here. Look at this. That's slick. This ain't your, yeah, this ain't your regular mud by any means. I mean, your tire just turns out from under you. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I can see what you mean. All these little shelves and it is. I think this is one of the neatest places we have ever ridden. Well, it is, I think. Don't you? I don't know what could top this. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it would. Wow. Right. You got work to get to it, don't you? Yeah. I mean, even in a vehicle, a Jeep would be okay, but it'd be rough. Yeah, there's some slick stuff. See where it says City of Rocks right there? See if I can stop without falling over. City of Rocks. Wow. This is a big deal. Both got about 1,000 miles. I've got about 1,200. And I think Kevin's getting close to 1,000 now on his bike. Both super happy to be back on an 890 though. Kevin's rally was badass, his Dakota Desert X rally, but the suspension on my standard left a lot to be desired, so I'm glad to be back on something like this. It's crazy because they get so far with these bikes. They're all so good, all these new bikes, the Tenere and the Dakota Desert X and all that, but they always fall short in the suspension. Wow, look at that. Ooh, that was sick. I went over here to get myself a look, and the front end just had its own idea. Oh, did we? Hey. Hard to tell without our nav.
We gotta go back that way. Follow our tracks back. Go back.
Alrighty. Darn, I gotta go ride in the fun stuff again. Saying this might look like it's dry, but it's not. It's got like a dry layer over a bunch of snot. We like these tires we're running, but they have their downfalls too. But they're the best we can find for like a happy medium between getting good highway mileage and pretty darn decent off-road. Mita Z07 Plus. We've had so freaking many tires, it's hard to remember exactly all these names. Kevin said there's a rocky hill climb coming up. This is interesting back here. I just got beat down by some thistles. Got it in my nose. Interesting. Hopefully she's got some traction. Now okay, stop here where I can. Okay, I'm gonna come. Huh? Whew, that was raunchy. That was spicy. Or however you want to say that, that was a heart stopper. That probably didn't look like anything on camera. Yeah, this bike is awesome, man. Thank you, kind sir. Oh, wow. Look at this. Holy snikers. Momentum. Oh, my gosh. Woo-hoo. Just pick a good line. That was interesting, too. And he has to stop, take off on the hill. Whoa, fall over. Good Lord, girlfriend. Good job, baby. Good job. Made it look like there was nothing even there. Now this is an adventure, isn't it? Look at this, where are we? Kevin said there's some rocky action up there. Got her. Tried to pick a nice line. Got her. Yeehaw, doggy. Thank you. You know it soon. And then I stop here and almost fall over. What's that? I can't either. Uh-oh. What the hell is that? Is it? the other side, and it didn't look good. But I was afraid, I was so close to you, I was afraid if you went down, I'd be in shitville. Holy crap! I about tipped over right there, though. Dude, that was sucked. Wow. It won't? There's a baby up there. Oh, was it bad? Oh God. I know, I've had plenty of those. I did, yeah. There's a workout. Oh yeah. Had to go. That was not easy. I made it though. I had to go down through a dip, get the momentum to go through it, and then I had to come up right up to a big rock face and go over it. Oh God. Oh, this is hard. That's fun. It's a challenge. Very fun though. I'm ready anytime. Just gotta make sure I ain't got any rocks underneath my tires. I like kind of seconds in a lot of this stuff because it ain't as harsh. I just use my clutch. But yeah, a lot of people say it's way better when you gear these bikes down, but I just use my clutch so much. And first. Oh yeah, it's way easier in second. It's so much easier. It takes all that engine braking out, but maybe with your clutch it's not as easy. Thought I was gonna meet my maker there. Took my glasses right off my face. coolest rides ever.